We are recording. Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to Baba's Interviews, Yiğit. This series about people who took unconventional career paths, and I have a few questions about your journey. Shortly, can we know about you? Then I have a few questions.
Yeah, my name is Yiğit Kırca. I'm 23 right now. I'm a creative director at a AI-based production company. It's putting it in a box, but we'll go more into detail. I'm a filmmaker. I work a lot with AI. So yeah, that's my day today.
What did you study? Let's start with your educational background, then we come to do today about the things that you create.
I mean, regular high school in Turkey when I was there, and then I came here when I was 18 after high school, of course, to study physics. I was really into it back then. I studied a couple of years. I passed my first year, like all of it, and then, I was losing interest slowly, and I was like, this is really not for me. And I switched over to media, and around the same time, I started doing I was always, dabbling with creative stuff, but I started posting stuff on Instagram, doing freelance jobs here and there, editing, like really honing my skills.
This was before AI.
Before it's around the same time. So it's almost like I was switching. I was not happy with physics. I was not happy with my life. And I was like, I need to really realize myself and do something creative. But obviously I still want to study. So I switched to media. It's a bit of an easier degree as well. And it's also like related to the stuff that I was doing.
It was more fun relatively.
It's way more fun, and it's called media studies. So it's like they get into the theory of it as well, and like the philosophy of it. But yeah, and then I started my company. Things really started taking off.
Great. So what are you creating currently? What is your creations? I know that you had a really interesting movie about the time travel, and we've seen from the through ages of human history. It was really fun. I would love to deep dive into what you are creating.
Yeah, so right now, that's why I said it's like, I don't want to put it in a box, because we are an AI-driven agency. We do a lot of agency work. People come to us for movies, music videos, like parts of movies, maybe some recreational content and documentaries, things like that. But we also develop our own IP. So we do like IP share deals with, maybe a children's book or someone who has a film idea but doesn't really have the budget to make it real. So we work with AI, maybe we actually shoot stuff and we add AI on top, or just completely AI. We basically I basically make films with AI. And right now, for like the last 2-3 months, we launched Wonder Studios, and I'm the creative director there. And the team is growing rapidly, so we're getting more like creatives, more operational people. But me specifically, I'm working on this project where I don't want to like disclose who it's for, but it's for a documentary maker who had documentaries in Netflix, Hulu, like all of those. And we're doing how in documentaries you get these parts where like they do the interviews and then you cut to like the recreational stuff of actually maybe it's actually shot back then in the 90s, or maybe they're doing some recreational footage. So I'm working on that, and documentary is going to be like a Netflix documentary, 1 hour 30 minutes, something like that, and we're doing like 20 minutes of recreational footage for it. So it's not like only black and white, this guy goes, this guy comes, but it's like actual filmmaking, as in so hard to describe without like actually telling what it is. But
traditional filmmaking gets updates in somehow.
100%. That's always what we say. Like, people think we got into, we just started Wonder. People are thinking like we're, following the crowd, like in this gold rush. We're just trying to make a quick buck. But it's like weird. So AI is obviously the next step, the next natural step in filmmaking and storytelling. And as a connection to that, we are the next step, because I see us as the people in the forefront of it. People are doing it the best. So we're kind of here to like set the tone of, you don't need to like use AI to make something from scratch. You can also add on top of this actual documentary that's happening. You can use the actual people that's in it. Like, we can de-age them and do it as if it wasn't actually shot back then. So that's been my day to day in like the last 2-3 months. Before that, it was just launching the company, general creative direction of all the other projects, like all of the projects that we have going on.
It's really creating a part of history in a way. That is something that is really nice to create. And I want to understand, how do you do self-expressional things, like sometimes when you are creating so much client projects and then you forget that you want to create
Yeah.
it as well. Like, do you do artistic projects? And I want to understand, when you are creating an artistic thing, what's your flow of creation usually?
Yeah, so I mean that's so
It
true.
can be
Like,
inspiring for the people.
yeah, no, of course. Like what I love to do is, I mean, you're so right in the sense that like I never get tired of this stuff. I never like complain because at the end of the day we're making films and like that's what I want to do. But it's like sometimes you want to have 100% creative freedom. You want to do some crazy stuff like you don't even know. Like you go into it without having an idea. Like you don't want a brief. You know, you want to like just go with the flow. So what I do is I like play around because you know new AI tools come out every single day. So whenever a new thing comes out, I'll just like play around with it, maybe cut a little video with it, like a little music video. For me, for some reason, a music video is like the most fun thing to do, like best type of expression. I don't know, it's just like my brain likes the, you know, cutting it to the beat and it's like it feels very experimental. So that's what I do. And like my process will be, without getting super technical, like I'll obviously start with the AI part of it, Mid-Journey, like images, you know, other tools.
Do
And
you use sketches like pen and paper before that, or you just sit in front of computer and start generating?
for me, I'm horrible at like actual like
okay.
hand drawn things. Like I have this thing, I have this painting in my room where me and my girlfriend got these like you know how you have paint by numbers as a kid?
Yes.
They basically here make these like adult versions of those, like a oil painting version of it, but it's still paint by numbers. That's like the hardest, like the best, the highest thing I can do with like actual like handcraft. But no, I'll just like, because it's not anything random, you know. You don't click buttons and see what happens. It's more like you go with the idea in your head and you create that, and then you're like, okay, this looks good, so maybe I'll get inspiration of this and do something in real life, or I can generate more of this. So it's not like yeah, you're basically like creating a storyboard and it's like mixing paint more than like, okay, let me go to Mid-Journey and see what happens.
I see. If you could direct any AI film around the thing that, for example, do you have a dream client that would like to work with?
Client, I mean, for me, I had this, so I
Or type
basically
of
started,
project?
yeah, like I wanna, my goal has always been making films, and that's why like with Wonder, it was so aligned. Like I'm not a founder, but like I was in the first, you know, three of us
Core,
founded it
yeah.
basically, yeah, like founding team. I just call myself the founding creative director, I guess. So that's why the, you know, it's been so aligned of like client work is just an excuse to, you know, feed the money back into the company. Ultimately, we want to make movies, you know, not only short films, like full-length movies, not AI, like AI with live action, maybe like actual live action. But keep, like I have this, you know, billions of ideas, but specifically on, you know, weekends or like when I get some downtime, I'm working on this film where again, it's like 100% AI. It's with this guy of like, I don't know if you've seen online these super, with the new VO3, people keep making this like prompt theory, like are we all prompts? People make these like street interviews of like, do you think you're a prompt? And they give a very like weird answer. I basically want to make a film around like this guy. He doesn't know that he's like AI or
Yeah,
like
when I
inside
give
the
the
AI.
microphone today, you had the
That's-
idea.
But that's a separate thing. I always
They
want to
don't
go
know.
like, what song are you listening to? I want someone to ask me that too. Like I always be listening to some good stuff. But
What
no,
were
like,
you listening coming to here? Do you remember?
oh, my AirPods are on repair, so I cannot listen to anything right now. I'm missing them though. Like, but yeah,
This
I'm working on that.
Okay. Where will be publishing? Where do you publish these creations? Where is a better place to find you on internet?
On the internet, I would say, yeah, it's a good question actually. I haven't been sharing any of my work recently. It's always either related to Real Dreams, which, you know, where I was working before Wonder, and then Real Dreams kind of became Wonder. Or yeah, it's just like on the Wonder website. But my Instagram, I always share stuff there. My LinkedIn is like my biggest platform, but it's more like corporate. I do brand deals there, like this or that, so it's not like super creative. But whenever I do something, yeah, it's just Instagram, like more, you know, creative expression, and then more client projects and just like showcasing stuff is my website and my
Yeah.
LinkedIn. This one I think we're gonna launch as part of Wonder. Just like we're building this platform right now.
Yeah.
Where people can also like share their movies, share their films. So it might just be one of the first, like if I finish it in time, I don't know when, but yeah, it might be one of the first things that we publish there.
Yay, great. So I have two last questions. One of them is that from today, what are you building for your future self? We've talked about Wonder, but do you have a personal Yiğit wants to build in this for the future? What are you doing from today?
Yeah, I mean, it's another good question. Like for me, everything that I'm building with Wonder, because like I'm not planning to like leave. You know, that's it's always like it's been the vision. But for me personally, I would say like I want to, because it's very AI specific what we're doing with Wonder, all of these other people. I really want to get into like actual like producing movies. So, but you know, obviously you need money for that. So soon as I find like the appropriate amount of money, it's not about like being rich, but it's just like having the budget for that, right? I want to basically go and like invest in people, like or like you know creative people slash films, and just becoming like a producer who like A24, like those kind of like small productions that you know they made Euphoria, they made some like very famous ones. I basically want to end up as like I want Kırca Studio to end up like that.
Yay.
Like I don't want to be AI specific. I want to be like, oh yeah, this guy is like spending money specifically for people to make cool stuff.
Yay, amazing. So since it's bubbles interviews, I have a small surprise that with the last question. So these are bubbles. Please take one
Oh,
of them.
okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll do
We
green.
make bubbles and then it has green says dinosaurs also.
Oh.
And smileys also.
Oh, let me get a dinosaur.
Okay,
hold on,
I
hold on,
don't
hold on.
know.
I like a dinosaur.
Favorite.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, make some bubbles and then I ask my last question.
Wait, do I just pull it out? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
this
there we
is compact bubbles. So,
Oh.
do you remember when people ask you when you were a child, what do you want to be when you grow up? What was your answer? Do you remember?
That's a deep one. I think as a child, as it really changed over the times. As like a child, I think I said I want to be a footballer
Ah,
because you know, like a guy child, like a boy child, like
what was your
classic. And then
team?
Fenerbahçe.
Okay.
But these days it's literally like Turkish national team.
Okay.
I don't watch anything else.
Okay.
But then after that, it kind of became like, yeah, I want to be a physicist. But I never wanted to like work in a lab. I thought I was going to study physics and like discover time travel or something. But I don't think that's happening anytime soon. So it's really changed. But like there was no like I always knew I wanted to do something creative, but I could never like you know grow up same with you, right? Growing up in Turkey, you never know like, okay, I don't think I can make money out of this.
Not
So-
super encouraged.
Yeah, like it's not even like you know, even if your parents are encouraging you, like you never see anyone around you. Like I wanted to be an entrepreneur, I wanted to do my own stuff, never wanted to work a 9 to 5, but like I never knew that okay,
Get
I
the
can make
government
something
job.
creative. Yeah, like I always thought you need to get a job, you stack up the money, and then you can get started doing other stuff. That's how I always thought it was. So that's like a message to the youth from here of like Turkish youth that like that doesn't have to be necessarily the case.
It's when you follow your path and there is the things that create it.
Yeah, exactly. Like people follow you when you follow like what you want to do, and people believe in that, and people follow you.
I see. I think I want to like related to this. This was the last extra question that you become really big on LinkedIn. People really see that this person knows the latest thing. And like, do you have any advice for people to get more visibility on LinkedIn?
I would say, yeah, LinkedIn is a great point because it's like, I tried to grow on Instagram forever. It doesn't work. I cannot. Like you post reels, you read all these people like post at this time, post every day. Like it just doesn't work. So I would love to know how people do it. With LinkedIn, it's great because your connections, like if people find it interesting, they will share it. So it's all about like first you do need like a solid like actual real life connections of people, because if it's random people, then people won't share it. Like I know that even if none of my other followers see it, my core people of like 50 people that I know that like I'll talk on a daily basis, they will support me, they will repost. and then like it just grows like that. And staying at like being the news source, like staying at the front of what's happening, it's very easy with AI because every single day there's a new thing that comes up. It's harder with other stuff like you need to find like the news and post about it. And like I don't really know this exactly sets me apart from other people because there's also like other people who are like even bigger than me. But that's been like when people always told me like when I'm doing brand deals and stuff like that, they always say we came to you because when you look up AI, you're the first person that comes up, and that's crazy because like
That's
it's
really
literally
nice.
AI, like it's not even anything specific. So I guess it's more about like people.
Organically.
Oh
that
yeah,
happens.
organic. People like what I'm doing and they share it, and like the core people that who are just my friends and like on a daily basis they just support.
Yay, cool. Thank you for those advices
Yeah,
and
of course.
sharing your journey with us.
Yeah,
And yeah, do.
of course. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.